Hey, this is Liz Bentley, and today on the Tuesday tip, I want to talk about being real, not being fake. So, what do I mean by that? Well, in 2020, one of the most interesting things that we saw was that people really started what I call taking their mask off and stopped pretending like their life was perfect. They started talking about their struggles and the things from their past that maybe they were ashamed of or afraid to bring up before, secrets that they had kept buried, things that they hadn't forgiven themselves for. They talked about relationships they were really unhappy in and that they wanted to shift, businesses that weren't working, partnerships that didn't make sense, and conflicts they had in their life that they really needed to mend. And it was great because people started being real about what was going on and getting accountable to their own peace and struggle. So today my tip is around two things. One is what you need to do to be real, and two is how to handle it when other people are being real with you. Because both of those pieces are really, really important. So the first one is, what do you need to do? Well, first, you need to look at yourself, see your truth, and see where are you really struggling that you've been ignoring, that you know is right there, and you need to genuinely address it. And I know it's complicated, and I know it's hard, and I know it's scary, and I know it doesn't have an easy solution, because if it did, you would already be looking at it. So first, don't be afraid to look at it. Don't be scared. Second, go and get help. You need to talk about it. You need to work through it. You need to make plans. You need to figure out what you're going to do and how you're going to fix this. Three, you need to get accountable. What is going on here that is your piece of the pie? This comes up all the time in coaching. People come to me to complain about their spouse, their business partner, their boss, the market, their client, you name it. And the first thing we have to do is get accountable to what's your piece in this. Because the only person you can change is yourself. So you better figure out how you're contributing to the problem and what part of it is yours, okay? And last but not least, take action. Make the change yourself. You can make the change. Get in there and take action, and don't be afraid of taking that first step. Because after the first step comes the second and the third, and so on. Okay, part two. This is where I want you to be really empathetic and kind to the people around you who are being real. The people who are finally telling their real story. Do not judge them. Do not gossip about them. Do not talk about them behind their back. Empathize with them. Be compassionate. Be understanding. Give them a space to be vulnerable with you. Listen, we are all going to live a long life. And in that lifetime, we are all going to have ups and downs in it. And we want that support when we're struggling. So give it to the people around you and allow them to be vulnerable with you. And don't be afraid. Don't panic just because someone's telling you a struggle. All right, so hang in there and we will see you next Tuesday. Thanks for listening.